calculate and negotiate everything. That was the English version of the name of this presentation. In Ukrainian, it's a bit longer, but anyway, we are going to talk about figures. Yes, not certain figures, but your own figures that you need to keep in mind, and also about some things to discuss. So first of all, we should be very well equipped and prepared to start any kind of work, and not be frightened by a new assignment that comes from somewhere, from a new or old client. And we shouldn't have a feeling that, oh, what should I do? How can I know? How can I find out if I'm able to cope with this or not? And how much should I charge? How long will it take? So all these questions are in our mind, and we should be able to answer them quickly and as quickly as possible. Before I start talking about these figures, I must say that if you are able to calculate how fast you can do this or that job, if you know your minimum rates, then and if you know what subject matters are appropriate for you and which of them are not, you'll be able to agree or reject, agree to do some work or reject it. So we should also keep in mind that rejecting some translation job is an option. Okay, it's not desirable to do, because once client gets no from you, there is a very low possibility that they come back again, because nobody likes to hear no first of all, and second, they should bother to find another translator to do this job, so they can stick to your competitor. Let's call it the correct word. So, but still, sometimes it is better to reject. So, coming back to being equipped, yes, and being ready. First of all, we should know how much text we're able to translate during within a certain period of time. So we start from texts of general content, yes, like we were dealing with previously, before we started any kind of specialized translation. So we should know how much time it takes to translate, I don't know, whatever it is more convenient for you. You either keep in mind 1,000 characters with spaces, or you keep in mind the translator's page, which is 1,800 characters, or you keep in mind 100 words or 200 words or 1,000 words. So but you should be able to switch from one to another and calculate very quickly if a new client comes, for example, from abroad, from some Western countries, and they usually know the size of the document in words. But if we're used to working with characters and pages, then we should be able to calculate quickly and accurately, not to get confused, because the first thing to know is how much text we've got. So, and we know the maximum speed with which we can translate, or pace, yes, and this speed can be reduced because of different factors. I'm going to talk about them a bit later. And another thing to calculate is the rate, how much you can charge for this work. For this, I suggest that we have the minimum rate and we don't go below it. So if, for example, we charge 200 hryvnias per one page, yes, we decided that this is the minimum I charge, and I don't want to work for less. Don't go down, okay? All the things that do not come along with what I've written here on this slide reduce the speed, the pace in which you work. So if the theme, the subject matter is new, not new, but not very well known for you, you need time to study the thing. You need to think over if you need to double check if your formulations are good or not, if they go together well with the context and the domain. So it reduces the pace, and we need to understand that. If there are, if you know this area, this field, but you see that there are some terms and expressions that you haven't seen before, so you'll have to work on them, yes, and equivalent, check if it is good or not, and so on and so forth. And of course, formatting is something that we very often disregard, and it's not right because it reduces the pace considerably sometimes. So speaking about what reduces the pace is the format of the file. So what happens sometimes, it's from my own experience. If it is a big document, you cannot and you don't have enough time to look at each page attentively, yes, there is a chance that we can miscalculate the number of words in the document or number of characters. How does it happen? Imagine a document is all in Word, but several pages are just photos of documents. They're not PDFs, they're not anything, they're just photos inserted in the in this big document. And sometimes they're huge. You know, the font is tiny and there's a lot of text on one page, and there may be not 2,000 characters, but 6,000 characters on one page. So, but after we've already said our price, after we've agreed to all the conditions, it's too late to discuss.